that's on the port. And then I'm also trying to sleep, but I can't sleep and turn my brain off. I'm like, I need to do some chores, but it's like late at night, so I'm like, I don't know if I should do it right now. We shall see. But I've been watching Glee recently. I've been rewatching Glee, and it's so interesting watching it as an adult because like it's so different watching it with a fully developed frontal lobe versus when I watched it when I was quite younger. I was like either in high school or right out of high school, so like freshly teen, like end of freshly like 20, even if younger, I want to say. And then I stopped watching it. I think I stopped watching it after like the second, the first or second season after like the main crew graduated, if you will. And so, yeah, but they do have a good amount of mashups, which I really like. The one that's been stuck in my head right now, the one that I just watched recently was Grant Gustin and Naya Rivera, which was so sad. And they're singing, they had Michael Week, and so they were singing Michael Jackson's Annie, Are You Okay? So that was been stuck in my head, like, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been struck by the smooth criminal. Dun 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 dun. But that's kind of what's been going on. I actually just got Snapchat, which is really interesting. I haven't had it in a really long time. So if you guys have it, definitely go follow me on there. It's gonna be different content than I like post here. Obviously, there might be cross posting, but a little bit more organic, I guess. Much like if I was on a live or something, and I love going on live on YouTube. Like it's one of my favorite platforms. Actually, it is. It is my favorite platform. It is my favorite platform. I might be definitely biased on that, but YouTube is the OG. YouTube is where I started. Is where I'm like I want to be a YouTuber. Like that was where I was a huge YouTube nerd, a huge YouTube kid, and so when I was younger, I would come home and like watching YouTube was like my thing. Like I was obsessed with like all like the OG YouTubers, and I loved watching the videos and like their vlogs, and I used to watch the hauls and like the Black Friday sales and like Vlogmas, like all of these things. I have never actually done Vlogmas yet. Maybe this year will be Vlogmas year. I don't know. I don't really do vlog style content, but I kind of want to. I really like I love what I eat days. And so maybe I'll do some of that. I actually got this little cart thing to make it a little bit more accessible to film food content. So I'm really hoping that I can like stock it up and show you guys what's going on with it. And I also bought a bunch of thrifted movies. I've been been collecting um, physical media for years now, even before it like became a thing that everyone's collecting it now. But I've been collecting it for years because when I was younger, I could not afford all the streaming platforms, so I just wanted to have my favorite movies. It specifically started off because I love Barbie movies, and so you can actually find the Barbie movies online on any streaming platform. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. So anyway, so I've been collecting Barbie movies. I actually need to sit down and make a list. Thank you for the likes. I need to sit down and make a list of all the Barbie movies I have and like checklist it. Because anytime I go to the thrift store, I always look for Barbie movies. That's one of the things I always look for, and Barbies themselves. And then sometimes I feel like I have duplicates. I definitely have duplicates of some of them because I completely forget which ones I own. So I'll definitely have to do a video for you guys so you guys can see my Barbie DVD collection because it's quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I also actually just scored the other day. I'm very proud of myself. It was a thrifted Magic of Pegasus. And Magic of Pegasus, if you didn't know, was the original. Like, remember when like back in the day when they were like launching like the blue and red 3D glasses before like the ones that like are black came out. That was like the big deal, like 3D glasses. And so a lot of movies back then actually um, provided 3D glasses, two pairs of glasses, with the DVD if it was like a 3D DVD, and so it was a big deal because Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus was the one that Barbie was it was the first Barbie one. Hello, was the first Barbie movie that hello again, that uh, did 3D, and so someone donated the original copy of it with the glasses, and I'm like, you're a saint. And it was really, really cool. So I'll have to show you guys that another time. But I am obsessed with Barbie movies. And I really, really wish that Barbie movies would come back in the same animation style. I really wish that it would oh my gosh, yes. That it's the same era. It's the same era as Spy Kids. I love Spy Kids. Actually, fun fact, Megan Trainor, I got to see her last year, because she was touring last year, and my best friend, my sister, and we did a little sister date, and we went to go see Megan Trainor, and we got to see her husband, who was a Spy Kids kid, and it was like the coolest thing. And I got to see her like little ginger babies and her ginger husband, and I was like, oh my god, I grew up with the Spy Kids kid, and so it was really cool to like see them. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. If you guys have any other topics to talk about, please let me know. Um, but yeah, so that was my little spiel. I always look for movies that like I know that even if I get rid of streaming platforms, I will want to watch. There are movies I watch that I'm like, okay, like it's here, I'm gonna watch it, you know. But there's certain movies I'm like, I want to watch, or like TV shows. So I've been collecting anything that's like Winx Club, anything that's Barbie, anything that's Bratz. Yes, please. Anything that's like very nostalgic to my childhood that I couldn't afford as a kid, that I would like vicariously live through people's videos on YouTube. Now I can thrift for it myself and find a couple. Um, but yeah, thank you for the likes, guys, and thank you for the comments. And if you'd like to subscribe, we love to yap. We love to sit here and yap. So, you know, let us know. And whereabouts is everybody from? I gotta sneeze. Oh my gosh. I was dun 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 dun. I was wearing it the wrong way. So I used to have the Beat Solo 3. This is the Beat Solo 4. I gotta sneeze. Oh gosh. I'm gonna mute myself so don't. I have really bad allergies. Oh, 1 second. Okay, we're back. I have really bad allergies, and they've been acting up. The weather's been like all over the place, and so it's just not been great for my allergies. Oh, I'm gonna sing a song. Let me know if you guys know this singer. If I can sing it without well, crying or sniffling. Hello. If you have any song requests, put in the chat below. All right. Feel myself today. Oh, I found myself and ran away. Something pulled me back. Voice of reason I forgot. Act. All I know is you're not here to say what you always used to say. It's written in the sky tonight. So I won't give up, no, I won't break down. Sooner than it seems, life turns around, and I will be strong, even if it all goes wrong. And I'm standing in the dark, I still believe someone's watching over me. I see the ray of light, and it's shining on my destiny, shining all the time, and I won't be afraid to follow everywhere it's taken me. All I know is yesterday is gone, and right now I belong to this moment, to my dreams. So I won't give up, no, I won't break down. Sooner than it seems, life turns around, and I will be strong, even if it all goes wrong. And I'm standing in the dark, I still believe someone's watching over me. It doesn't matter what people say, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. Believe in yourself and you'll fly. It only matters how true you are. Be true to yourself and follow your heart. So I won't give up, no, I won't break down. Sooner than it seems, life turns around, and I will be strong, even if it all goes wrong. And I'm standing in the dark, I still believe. No, I won't give up, no, I won't break down. Sooner than it seems, life turns around, and I will be strong, even if it all goes wrong. And I'm standing in the dark, I still believe someone's watching over, someone's watching over, someone's watching over me. 1 second, friends. My sinuses are awful, so I don't know how long I'm gonna stay today. Apparently, my nose is betraying me. But if you guys have any song requests, put in the chat below, or if you have any chat requests, any topics you want to talk about. We're just procrastinating on sleeping and doing chores. I'm like, I should do some chores, but I should also take a nap and go to sleep. But I'm also like, I don't really want to do that. Also, this is my little mug that my sister got for me for Christmas a couple years ago. It has Cinderella, it has Tiana, it has Ariel, and it has Belle. Actually, probably some of my favorite princesses. So I think I want to say Ariel's probably my favorite. Then it goes Belle. Then I would like to say Tiana or Mulan. Cinderella, I like Cinderella. My mom's favorite was actually Cinderella. So I do like Cinderella, but Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, I didn't really identify with either of them. I feel like I definitely identified with, you know, Little Mermaid, like the Ariel, because the girl has ADHD. I also identified with Elsa, which technically not a princess, but the power flurries through the air into the ground. How does it go? My power spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one shot crystallizing like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. I rise like the ray of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. Could never bother me anyway. I was just saying that I was watching Glee, and obviously Idina Menzel plays Rachel Berry's mother, or her like bio mom. She has two dads, but her bio mother. And they look so alike. So I'm like, that's perfect casting. It's one of the best castings. I love when they do like casting like that, and like they look like mother and daughter. Like they look like mother and daughter. So I was really really excited to see that. And the only other, I think that one other casting that I really really like. I mean, there's more, but like I thought it was really good casting. Do I act? I mean, not really. Do I act out? Yes, all the time. Um, I would love to act. I used to act as a kid, but I haven't, like, not the theater as a kid, but have not done it. How about yourself? How does it go? Let it go. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish. Ooh, what kind of acting do you do? The perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to a place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me. No one knows, for it goes. Underdog. Ooh, what's it called? I actually have always wanted to get into voice acting. I had a friend in voice acting, but she said it was like you have to know people. Do you have any advice? I love to yap if you couldn't tell, and I do voices and whatnot. I just like never knew how to get into voice acting. Are your parents voice actors? Is that why? I'm just gonna blow my nose, so I apologize for being off camera, guys. I'm so sorry. So. I don't know what that means. Are you able to explain that for me? Oh, I love. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a go who has everything? That's totally fair. Honestly, my parents were like, do not put yourself on the internet. So I didn't as a kid. I was a huge YouTube kid, but I was like, I really wanted to do YouTube, but my parents were like, not today. And so now that I'm an adult and I understand, I actually do respect them for not allowing me to put myself out there because of everything that's been going on and all the behind the scenes things that like we're hearing now as adults happening to people that were around my age, you know, and so it's scary. So I'm happy that I have the autonomy to choose to do content now. And I put myself out there because I want to, not because I'm forced to, you know? Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see him dancing. Oh my gosh, now I'm blanking the song. Under the Sea. Oh my gosh, it's a title song of The Little Mermaid. Part of Your World. Wow. Oh my god. I just blanked. How long have I been singing? I've been singing since I was a kid. I've definitely worked on improving my vocals in the past 2 years, I want to say. A year for sure, solidly. I've been trying to work on my breath control. When I was younger, I could only do high note sopranos. I have seen that movie. I love that movie. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie. It's a good movie. Um, I used to do like really high soprano and I would get very breathy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm actually whispering because it is like late at night. So I appreciate you for saying that. I've been practicing a lot. I used to like do choir and whatnot, and I would just like sing and teach myself. And I took 1 month of singing lessons, which was 4 lessons. Um, um, and but I've been teaching myself, and so I could only sing like really high notes. And when you sing in your head voice, you get really breathy, and so to like balance it out, you have to know how to sing in your head voice. You need to know how to go from your head voice to your like speaking voice, and then include your chest voice, like your diaphragm. So I've been trying to practice that. So I appreciate you for saying that. And I love a good Barbie movie, and I love a good Disney movie. I love a good, Disney ballad. I was a huge Disney kid. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see him dancing, walking around on those, what's the word again? Feet. Flipping your feet, you won't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around on the, what's the word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? I love Ordinary. I don't know the Sultan one, but I can try Ordinary. That one's a hard one too, though. Hold on. It's funny. I was actually looking up to sing that one earlier. I would really like to learn that one. Take a look at you now, you're taking me out of the ordinary. How would you lay me down to a dead and buried on the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vine? The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something. Found. I gotta practice that one. Oh, very cool. I will write it down actually. I have a friend who is Persian, or had a friend who is Persian, and so I used to listen to a lot of songs. Oh, this one's a good song. I need to learn how to practice the ordinary. It goes, they say the holy water's watered down, and this town lost its faith. Our colors will eventually fade. So if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane a masterpiece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, take one look at you. You're taking me out of the ordinary. How would you lay me down to be dead and buried on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine? The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. I lost the lyrics a lot. Oh no. Shatter me with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous number we found. That's cool. I gotta blow my nose again. Sorry, guys. I'll have to listen to it off the live because if I go listen to it on the live, it's going to be a copyright strike, and I do not want one of those. Those are not great. But if you have any other song requests, I'm very good at like. Thank you for requesting it. I haven't sung that actually ever on a live, so that was brand new for me. I've like practiced it, but it's a lot of lyrics. If you have any song requests, I know 2000 songs, like you know a good like everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody, rock your body right, back straight back, alright. Thank you. I hope you followed. I hope you subscribed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye. What else do I know? Ooh. In my heart. Thank you so much, Camo. Do you have a song request at all? If you have like an early 2000 song, that'd be wonderful. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this, Charlie. I don't think you're ready for this, Charlie. I don't think you're ready for this. Cause my body's too bootylicious for you, babe. I don't think you're ready for this, Charlie. I'm thinking about Bumper singing this from I was singing, oh my gosh, I love Pitch Perfect, so I love the mashup medleys. What was I singing earlier? Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. Won't you forget about me when you walk on by? Will you call my name when you walk on by? Will you call my name when you walk on by? Will you call my name? I say la 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 tonight. I'm in love you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it. Don't care what they say on the grounds they play. I really did like Pitch Perfect. I remember I don't know if it was Pitch Perfect 1 or 2. I remember my first year of university, we had like a frosh event, and we actually had like these screened Pitch Perfect on like the courtyard, and all of us like grabbed our blankets and like had a little popcorn. It was very sweet. It was very cute. It was a long time ago too, but it was really nice. If anybody has any song requests, put it in the chat. Ow, I'm sitting on something. Put in the chat below. No guarantees I can actually sing it. But I can't turn my brain off, so maybe we'll just like sing some songs together, you know? If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and nighttime on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while. I didn't go that low. Die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Next to you. Ooh. Oh, you can see me a little bit brighter. I'm brighter. What else? Oh. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Ooh, to the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In my closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it. Please don't touch, don't touch. Keep thinking about the mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same time? And it's my name that's on that jack. So remove your bags, let me call you a cab. Standing in the front yard, telling me how I'm such a fool. Talking about how I'll never ever find a man like you. Got me twisted. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I could have another you in a minute. And in fact, he'll be here in a minute, baby. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I could have another you by tomorrow. Won't you ever for a second get you thinking you're irreplaceable? I should not have been singing that song at like 7 years old. Let's be clear on that. But we all were. Or the song like Yeah, or like Hips Don't Lie. Tonight. No scrubs. I will try. That's what I'm okay. A scrub is a guy. A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, and also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants, and just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number. No, I don't wanna give you mine. And no, I don't wanna meet you. No, and no, I don't want none of your time. And no, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever sung Scrub either on a live. Maybe once, but that one's hard. Scrub. No scrub. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that I get that part mixed up. Scrub is a guy that can get no love from me. Hi, baby. Are you mommy's baby? Oh my gosh, my kitty cat's behind you. I appreciate you. I've been practicing. No cat. Cat. No cat. Cat. No cat. And cat. Hi, baby. It's my baby. Oh my gosh. He's my baby. Or nor. Or nor. There you go. Come here. Are you looking at your bed? I actually covered his bed. There you go. There you go. Mommy, sorry. He has his bed on my bed, and I accidentally covered it. There you go, honey. I love you. He hates it. My cats both hate it when I'm on live because it means that I'm not paying attention to them. And they're like, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to your camera by yourself, mother? You are insane, is what they tell me. You're my baby. It's okay. Are you my baby? Let's go. Let's go. My sweet pea. The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I gotta burp. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I've been taking a clay class actually, and I've been trying to do a couple things, and I appreciate saying that. I haven't sculpted since I was in high school, which is over a decade that I've been in high school. So I've been like air clay from time to time, but I've never like sculpted anything to be able to fire. And so I signed up for this class. And so the face that you saw, if you saw the face, is actually, I'm currently trying to make a mermaid bookend. So I'm trying to make a mermaid bust. The class is almost over, so I'm really nervous to see how quickly I'm able to work on it this week. But I will keep you posted. And I want to do a whole like compilation. They're all filmed in. I have a bunch of footage that's filmed in like horizontal form because I want to make a full length video for you guys, on like a full YouTube video, like a horizontal video, not just like a short. And so obviously the shorts are like sneak peeks, if you will. So far I have a strawberry, I have something else, but I can't remember right now. Oh, a flower, and then I have the mermaid. I was supposed to make a cup, like a mug, and I may still try to make a mug because I kind of want to like have my own mug, but yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't have enough time because I was so focused on the mermaid. I just, I was trying to like do well on the mermaid. So I'm kind of sad because it's almost over, and I really wish I had money to like buy myself a kiln and have my own house and do all the things. Where's my? I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry, BRB again. Sorry, friends. I honestly didn't think anyone would care about the clay art, but it's been like popping off. Like a lot of people have been like viewing it and liking it. I'm really surprised because I'm like, I didn't even think anyone would care about clay. I'm like, it was like the randomest thing, and I'm like, oh, like people actually care about clay. People actually care. People actually care about clay art. So that was cool to discover because I had no idea anyone was even going to like look at the video. So I appreciate you for saying that. That really means a lot to me. Oh, I'm overheating. Why am I overheating? Because I'm in a thick sweat out right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm over. Thank you. So the tail is done, but the bust is the hardest part because I'm literally sculpting a human. I could have like gone easy, like one of my classmates. She's doing like a whale, which I did think about doing because I used to be obsessed with whales, but I also love mermaids. I'm obsessed with mermaids, like a Little Mermaid, obviously, as I just said. Um, and so I'm like, I'm gonna see how if I can get it done this week. I really hope I can. And it might look like botched after, but I'm gonna try my best, and that's all I can do. So I have to next session I have to attach the body to the head to the body, and then the body to the hips, like the base, and then I have to um, sculpt some arms. So I'm gonna make it like a little bit more abstract because otherwise, if I do too like precise, like no fingers, they're not gonna be fingers. If I do it too precise, then it's going to be a whole issue. So, but thank you, I appreciate that. I will keep you posted on how it goes. I'm so excited. I used to do art when I was really young, and I actually almost went to school for art. And like I loved sculpting. I don't know what it was about sculpting, but I was actually always really good at sculpting, and I could like see an image and I could like recreate it, whether it was with like paint or like with like clay or whatnot. Something that I want to get back into is plaster. I loved a good plaster project. Um, different sculptors and whatnot, and it's been like years since I've like done something like that. So it was really nice to kind of let go and be creative. Where do I play dough? It's like a clay class. You can take it like Color Me Mine has stuff, but I think Color Me Mine is like a thingy. There's like clay classes everywhere. So you just sign up for it, and like I initially wanted to do a pottery like a wheel class, but the wheel classes were not available at the time because I would love to learn how to like make my own pottery, and I'm pretty like I'm not gonna like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out with me on my live. I probably should get going in a little bit too because I need to either do some chores or go to sleep. So the insomnia is definitely here, but I'm actually getting a little bit tired. So thank you so much for helping me fall asleep. But yes, thank you, and also thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate the support. Wow, that was a lot. That took a lot. Oh my god. Bye. Take care. I have not been sleeping well. It's been bad. So I've been trying to get some stuff. I did get some things done earlier, so I gotta do like my bunny's litter, and I have energy from earlier, so I might do my bunny's litter, at least one of them. I have two bunnies, but maybe I'll just do the one. and call it a night, because that's takes a lot of energy to do the litters. But I hear my neighbors. Everybody's whispering. Oh no, cat hair. I swallow cat hair from time to time. Any song requests? Let me know. If not, it's okay as well. Oh no. That is awful. I've done that before. That is not pleasant. How are you still awake? I would be crashed out. Unless you took a nap earlier. That's the only reason I could think of you being awake right now. Oh. I'm gonna blow my nose again. Oh my gosh. I've done that before, and it's awful. That's like the most awful feeling ever, because you just feel drained and you just feel like a zombie the whole day, you know? I've also done that. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Da da dun da da dun da 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 dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun da da dun da 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 dun da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun da da dun da 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 dun da 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 dun 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 da. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Footprint in the sand. Who was that by? Is that by Reba? No. Oh, Lionel Lewis. I didn't know this. I don't know if I know the song, and I can't. Let me mute myself so that way I'm not playing it out loud. I'm getting a copyright strike. I don't know this one, but I can try Bleeding Love, which is probably only Lionel Lewis. I think I know 2 songs. A Bedtime. But I can try to practice this one because I do love her voice. And I feel like she's definitely underrated, and I feel guilty that I don't know any more of her songs. I'm sure I do, but like I don't know it off the top of my head. But I can do Bleeding Love as a replacement if you would like. Clearly, I am uncultured, and I apologize. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Let me get the lyrics up. I used to actually know the lyrics by heart, but I'm gonna make sure I get it. I cannot do the high note. I'm gonna be very real with you. I cannot do that high note that she does at the end. You know what I'm talking about. I definitely cannot belt that when I'm singing quietly at 12. Bleeding love, bleeding love. Love, not bleeding hearts. Ready? Closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass before I know that you're frozen. Ooh, but something happened for the very first time with you. My heart melted to the ground, found something true. Everyone's looking around, thinking I'm going crazy. Ooh, but I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's grappled by the vein that I keep on closing. You cut me open and back so loud. The piercing sounds fill my ears, try to fill me with doubt. Yet I know that the goal is to keep me from falling. Hey. 2 seconds again, blow my nose again. Oh my gosh. I have a decongestant, and so it's currently decongesting myself. There is nothing than the rush that comes with your embrace, and in this world of loneliness, I see your face. Everyone around me thinking I'm going crazy. Baby, baby, I don't care what they say. I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away. They don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. You cut me open tonight. Keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. You cut me open, and it's draining all of me. Oh, I find it hard to believe I'll be wearing these scars for everyone to see. I can't do that. Oh my god, that was hard. I can kind of sometimes do that when I'm like belting, but like I can't do that while whispering. But that was the song. 'Twas the replacement. I gotta blow my nose again. Oh my gosh. Can't. I appreciate you. I'm trying my bestest. Ugh. My allergies are just like, nope. Everything's just. How does it go? You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way, and we. Yes, I live in Canada. I don't know where, I don't know if you're also Canadian or in a cold country. Yes, everybody is sick. Everybody is sick that I know. I'm still recovering from being sick. I literally had to miss one of my good friend's weddings because I was so sick. So, this is like me recovering from being sick. So, oh yay, Canadians unite! I love it. I love meeting other Canadians because there's not too many of us on here, which I'm like, there's so many of us. I'm from Ontario. Thank you from tuning in from Saskatchewan. Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. Oh, very cool. Dedicated, you took the Western. Wasn't long until I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Come on, never hear you say, I just want to be with you. Got you. I actually had a friend who went to Fanshawe. Feel that way since you've been gone. I can't breathe for the first time. So moving on, yeah, yeah. There's you. Now I get what I want since you've been gone. So is Western. It just has the academics as well, but Western is definitely a party school too. I heard. I heard. I can't believe it's almost been an hour. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. another 10 minutes and then head out because I feel like an hour is probably a good time for me to crash. Can't believe it, you put me on. I got a burp. I even fell for the stupid love song. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone, how come I never hear you say, I just wanna be with you. Bet you never felt that way. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. So moving on, yeah, yeah. There's you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone, I can't go there. I cannot go that high right now. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Dancing da 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 da. Barracuda. Dun 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 dun. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Eat to do, dun 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 dun. Eat to do, dun 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 da 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 da. This is literally the definition of insomnia. And ADHD. I'm gonna put these back on so I can actually not hurt myself. Actually, I'm just gonna put them right here. I don't know if you can still hear me. It's a little bit further away, but it's also not hurting my face. Oh my god, my hair is just. I need to wash it. I need to cut it. I need to. Ooh. Or nor. I am not good at doing albums right now. I don't think I've listened to any full album this year, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Although I have been listening to some Hilary Duff. But I do like a couple of songs that I do like. I don't typically listen to albums, which like I probably should, but I like songs. I guess like just particular songs. I really like my hair. I went swings. My hair smells like chlorine. I really like Birds of a Feather. I really like not Espresso, but the other one. I can't remember the other one. I also love Man I Need. Tell me the man I need. Da 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 da. I want it. I can like it when you call me wonderful. What about yourself? But I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I ride away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard of Jermaine Lamar Cole. Oh my god, is that J. Cole? Was that J. Cole? It was always you. Please don't save me. Nothing left to lose. Down my baby. Birds of a feather. That's hilarious. I'm like, who is that? I'm like, wait a minute. It says Cole. I was looking up most popular songs right now, and actually a couple of his were on it, so maybe I'll go check it out. I do like his songs. I just haven't listened to it in a minute. I didn't realize he had released a new song, so I'm kind of excited to see that. I definitely gotta go listen to it. Din, 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 din. Damn. Damn, okay. Apparently J. Cole graduated with a 4.2 GPA. Damn, alright. Cool, cool, cool. That's dope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do an hour and then we're gonna call it quits just because I definitely am feeling the exhaustion and I want to go back to watching some Glee. I knew he was like very articulate and like his songs have like super cool like woven meaning, much like Kendrick. But I didn't know that he like was like full blown like super crazy smart. That's dope. I am neurodivergent and I feel like I am smart, but there are things that I struggle with, and I feel like the school system, especially in Canada, I don't know how it's like in Saskatchewan, is very like geared towards like very neurotypical ways of thinking, and if you like think outside the box, you're the problem. At least that's how I felt, and so teachers are like, "This is the assignment," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." I interpret it the way that I interpreted it because there's no stipulations, and then they're like, "Actually, that's not what I meant." If that wasn't what you meant, then put it in the freaking rubric. If you don't put it in the rubric, I'm going to interpret it how I interpret it. If you don't want me to do X, Y, and Z, right, do not do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So it depends on where you are in Ontario. I did grade 1 to 6, which was elementary, and then 7 to 8 was middle school, and then 9 to 12 is high school. But I knew people that did kindergarten to 8 was all of like elementary school, and then they had high school. And then after I left, a lot of high schools, sorry, a lot of middle schools actually ended up being 6, 7, 8. So they actually stopped at 5 and then 6, 7, 8, which actually does make sense to me. But I was okay with, so I had two like middle school as well. But I definitely genuinely feel like it was taught a certain way, and like teachers had biases, which I'm like, why are these teachers bullying me at like I was a child? Like, why are teachers sitting there being my biggest op? Like, excuse me, you're supposed to teach people, not be weirdo pick me's. You know what I mean? So like, I just did not love school because like they wanted a particular person, and I do not look or behave like those people. That's crazy. That's a small class. And did you go to private school? I didn't know that many people went to private school. I knew one kid in high school that went to boarding school in the States because he wanted to be like an athlete. And so that's why he did that. But other than that, I didn't know anybody that did private school. I had a friend who did like international private school. But other than that, I didn't know anyone growing up. How is that? Was it like real preppy? Are you preppy? I bet. I bet. But I'm sure like they were like doing the craziest shit stuff. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. That's true. That's very fair. A lot of people that come here who are foreign exchange students had money. A lot of the international students that I went to university with had bank, bank, like so bank. So in my area, we never really had kids from Europe. If I'm being honest, it was a lot of there were a lot of Korean foreign exchange students or international students, Koreans, Nigerian, Chinese, um, Indian. I'm trying to think who else was like the most predominant. But that was like where I lived. And so that was like the most amount of, but majorly I would say it was definitely, at first it was Nigerian and Chinese, and then it became Indian as well. Fair. See, I went to a very diverse school, and so everyone was kind of mixed. And then when I went to university, it was a lot less mixed. And it's really interesting to see biases. There's a lot of biases. I used to live up north, and so the way that Indigenous people are treated, not great. just not great. Just a lot of ignorance. Like it's just like weirdo ignorances. I don't know. Didn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Especially being like a South Asian girl. There's a lot that happened. There are stories I'm sure I could tell you. But that's for another live. Probably another day. Your harmony to the melody, it's echoing inside my head. I'm probably gonna wrap up this conversation with you and then head out because I am sleepy beepy now. And my kitty cat left me, or nor. No, I'm sad my cat left me. I'm gonna watch some Glee. They're about to graduate, so. And I also made some mac and cheese. And I say mac and cheese, but I really mean is Katie. I think it was delicious. I made some Katie with bulldog. Yeah, some spicy bulldog sauce in it. It was phenomenal. It was delicious. Maybe I'll make a recipe for you guys sometime. I was actually watching. Do you remember playing Concentration? I don't know how old you are. I'm in my like late 20s. I used to play Concentration. Concentration. I can't remember what. 1, 2. Dun dun 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, dun 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 1, 2. So I saw I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Not that it matters, but I was watching Bridgerton, and I was watching like behind the scenes Bridgerton, and they were doing like Concentration, the hand game, and I'm like, what? I didn't know anybody else other than Canadians who knew that, so that was kind of cool. Or nor, it's really. I think I'm gonna get going because I'm overheating in this sweater, and I'm gonna go eat a snack. It was fun. I was obsessed. It was like a mission, and I was really good at it because I had really good rhythm. So like I was pretty good at that game. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you subscribed, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everybody else. Thank you, young goat. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Have a good night. I think, yes, it is Saskatchewan, so happy night. Bye.